G'day Mark, how you going?
All good?
So you make a pretty sick board, downwind paddle board, so tell us all about the Sandwich Island Composites.
I got involved from building outrigger canoes, doing that for a while, and then I saw this new sport merging from surfing into outrigger canoeing. I kind of thought it was a dumb sport. I mean, guys just trying to stand on 12-foot longboards falling over. Until I tried it myself a couple times and it was really challenging. So I was like, alright, I gotta give this a go. And then I noticed that they're not really surfboards, they're not really canoes, but they're really an entity on their own. So I'm trying to get more and more specialized, and what I didn't realize is that we have full-on luxurious downwind runs, you know, one of the best probably in the world. So good testing grounds, a bunch of amazing watermen living on Maui, pushing each other, going faster, longer, and then you know, the one thing that I think I'd like to always keep in mind is when I'm riding boards is control. If you can put your force down and you have control, then you can be ahead of the game. So steering came into play, and
yeah, I like that.
Yep.
The F16, the F18, and now you've got the Bullet. They're all magic downwind boards. They're just built for speed.
Yep, the last version of something in between the 18 and the 16. It says a more lower rocker type of 16-footer, and we made it 17.4. It's all about the ability to prolong the glide as long as you can. Top speed is, yes, it's important, gives you lots of adrenaline, but being able to connect from bump to bump to bump, if you can connect 3 or 4, that's when you, that's really when you can pull ahead of your competitors. So we dropped the rocker a bit, elongated the curves, made it a little longer, we made it even more narrow, but with the single concave underneath your feet, it's still plenty stable, and made it 26 3/4, and no complaints about stability or anything, but just the ability to connect from bump to bump is key. We moved the rudder a little further forward even yet, and yeah, she runs well.
So back home in Australia, there is a lot of guys wanting your boards, but
yep,
finding it a little bit hard to get them back. So how will the guys back in Australia who are looking for your boards get them back there?
Soon we're going to send shipments to Australia. If you want a Maui-made product, what we can do, 3 times a year there's a container going from Honolulu to Sydney, so you can catch a ride on those containers, but I realize it's a long time, and you can't just call up and get a board next week unless a container happened to leave. But we're trying to fill them up with outrigger canoes and our boards, so that's an option.
Yeah.
But a more economic option is going to be a shipment from the Thailand facility straight over to Australia. We can really work on a wholesale price and with a distributor that everybody can make a little bit of money. The margins are better. So, but that's in the future. That won't be there for another probably Christmas time this year.
So in the meantime, guys are better off just putting $500 down deposit, and what is it, about a 3 or 4 month waiting period for your boards, because they're so in high demand.
Yep. The good thing about ordering from here too, you can get some custom features, colors of the pad. You can get a custom board and get your own demands, you know, your own specific width, or some guys simply don't like hollow, and they'll go piece of styrofoam. There's nothing wrong with that. But the standard models, you still have your color choices or accessories that you can add on, and yeah, like I said, the container to Australia is about $200. You got to pay duties, but regardless, you got to pay duties in Australia, and then the trucking portion.
Yeah, well, that's it. If you want to play, you have to pay. Yes. All right, thanks for all that info, Mark. Hopefully the guys back in Australia will check out this vid and take it from there.
Okay, thank you very much.